Haaland once said, Haaland once said, stay humble. Wow. I think that's interesting. You know, there's always there's always gets interesting with Haaland being humbled. You know, when you tell someone to stay humble, make sure you don't have a moment you're going to be told to stay humble. You know, Haaland arrogantly came out to Mikel Arteta and told him to stay humble. I thought Haaland was going to score in each and every game that was going to follow after that. I thought Haaland was going to make sure that he keeps up to the speed. Haaland, where are you? Haaland, what's not happening? Who is humble now? Who is humble? How can Spurs come to your home and make you to play trash? Spursy, that little team in North London. How does it come to the Etihad and humble you? Make it make sense to me. Man City played awful today. Okay, they had about 25 shots. I don't know to where because they were not on target. They tried their best, but their best was not good enough for Spurs. Just Spurs. I told you, I don't know how many times I should keep saying this. Man City is not in the title race for this trophy, for this Premier League. It's not in the title race. Man City needs to start rebuilding for the next season because they are playing obvious football, first of all. Everyone knows that they will keep the ball, they will try to enter the box, and they will try to see if they can score. That's why they're not scoring. Something has been happening to Arsenal. If you don't change the tactics, that's not the way you're going to win games. Look at Liverpool. Look at the teams that are performing. What they do is they shoot from outside, they run with the ball, try to create chances. And who is creating chances in Man City right now? Okay, KDB may be back, but he's just from injury. What's happening to Man City right now is that they have been learnt by other teams. Teams are not going to keep on being beaten the same way. You beat them last season the other way. You beat them. You're not changing tactics. I know Pep is a good coach and he's a good manager. He's one of the best, but you cannot keep on beating people the same way and they keep putting their heads for you to beat. You have to change something. Either you get people that can shoot. You are lucky that Haaland used to shoot from the outside the box, but these days he waits for the ball inside the box. How do you expect teams not to guard against that? You've lost 5 in a row, 5 in a row, but you keep playing the same type of football. You need to change something. I don't know whether it will take Rodri to come back and tell you that the way he was saving you was by scoring from outside the box. Whenever Rodri used to get the chance, he used to shoot away from the box because he knows that what you're playing is obvious. People know that you're going to reach the box and you're going to try and shoot, and people are protecting their goals these days. I know Arsenal used to be blamed for the dark arts of defending, but what teams copied from that is that they defend their goalposts well these days. That you cannot score from inside the box. What you have to do is that you have to release a ball that can enter through miles. You don't score from just tapping in. Those tap buttons are not going to work this season. If you want really clear goals, you have to shoot. You have to play counter-attacking football. Let them have the ball and also try to attack you. Involve the other team into the. But you keep on squeezing the team. You keep on squeezing the team. You don't have a good midfield right now. Why are you trying to? Why are you trying to? Why are you trying to squeeze the team in their own box? Let the football play. Give them spaces. Change something. What you're doing is obvious. And whenever you do some things that are obvious, you're going to be noticed, and people will know how to play against you. That's what people have been doing this in the last entire 5 matches that you've lost. One thing that Man City has not realized is that they have the same routine: get the ball, pass it to someone, make the David Silva run, like give it to Haaland. Now what other teams do? Block Haaland, don't allow KDB to give that fine pass. Make sure that you boss their midfield, because in their midfield there is actually no one. That Chelsea guy, they got the that guy that came from Chelsea cannot manage that midfield alone. The defense is poor. They have injuries from the defense. The Akanjis and the whole, they are not that fit. So teams go to learn what Man City play, and when you learn what another team plays and it doesn't change what they keep on doing, you get them and you can beat them. That's what other teams are doing to Man City right now. Man City is not in the territory unless they change the way they are playing these days. I know Pep is some guy that wants that always sticks to his way of playing, but his way of playing, if he wants to keep on winning, he has to change that way of playing. I know so many people will disagree with me because Pep has trained for an entire, is it 20 years, something like 20 years right now. But teams get to know what you do to win. And when they know your weakness, they will try and hurt you. Pep is special, but even a special person gets what he fails. Even if you're too clever, you get what you fail in an exam. So for the entire 5 games, Pep has lost because he has that dogma in him that his way works. No. People will see how other people have played you and have won against you. That's how they will win against you. Tottenham has beaten you twice. Twice this season. In the Carabao, and it's beating you in the Premier League. That means now they know what you do and they're not scared of you. Teams like Arsenal are drawing against you at Etihad. You know how many teams used to fear the Etihad? The Etihad is now everyone's place. Everyone can come and see and try to beat you from the Etihad because they have seen your weakness. They know now, even if Rodri comes back, they will know that cut off Rodri, Man City is finished. If you don't change the way you play, the way you distribute balls, the way you try and squeeze people into their box, people know that whenever you squeeze them, they will get away of getting people that can run fast and score against you. So Pep needs to change some little things. I know, I know he moved on from Jesus and brought in Haaland. Haaland was a different profile. He won that year. And what happened when people got to notice that Haaland, without being distributed to the balls, he's nothing. He continued to do that. Even the other player they sold to Atletico Madrid that used to bring in something different, he sold him. So enjoy staying humble, Haaland. I have no nice words for you. Stay humble. You're a disgrace to